Tonight, China's dark secret. Every year, tens of thousands of children abducted and sold on the black market.
一个人贩子提这个皮包把这个孩子用这个网子他从皮包里，他是专门拐孩子的。
And grieving parents accuse Chinese authorities of not caring.
我们没有说是针对共产党，我们找公安部门不干。
G'day. Also tonight, a Democrat and a Republican just a little at odds over Barack Obama's first year in the job.
He needs the time to fix it, but he needs a party that he can work with.
But
and frankly, he needs Republicans to grow up too. It's not just the American people, it's the politicians.
Plus in France, a mass World War I grave has unearthed the remains of hundreds of Australian diggers. But could there be hundreds more waiting to be discovered?
They can't be left in anonymous ground. We've got to finish the job.
First up tonight, though, in most countries, tens, perhaps hundreds of thousands of children being abducted and sold on the black market would be seen as a national crisis, but not, it seems, in China. The government is touting some success in cracking down on child trafficking gangs, but Adrian Brown finds distraught Chinese parents taking matters into their own hands.
These grainy images of a supermarket security camera record a young child being abducted. A woman leaves, followed by the child, who appears distressed. The woman has taken the little girl's umbrella. Outside, the child will vanish, like tens of thousands of others before her. Chai Ching-kwan's daughter was abducted on June the 27th, 2007. These are the last pictures of her.
是啊，我每天都看，每天都在研究，但是没办法研究不出来。这个女人就本来那天是她生日嘛，本来我们晚上就准备跟她过生日了嘛，后来连生日都过不成了，从一个快乐的日子变成了悲伤的日子。
Here in Shenzhen, a teeming industrial hub, criminal gangs target the children of migrant workers like Mr. and Mrs. Chai because they're transient, often fearful of the police, and whose grievances are rarely treated as high priorities. Mrs. Chai was distracted by exhaustion on the afternoon her child was taken, and so blames herself for what happened.
是，就没事，他叫我去完，我没有去了，那天太累了，想睡觉。
The past 2 years have taken their toll on Mrs. Chai. She doesn't sleep much at night and struggles to stay awake in the day.
中国现在来说，每天每时每刻都在钓小孩，是不是啊？案件发生了那么多，是吧？ 好像这个买卖孩子就像一种买卖一样，一种生意，就是说像一种商品，我拉到这边卖，你拉到那边卖，就是这样已经形成了这样的现象了。
Mr. Chai took us to the street near his home where his daughter was taken. The cameras in the shop were working, but not the ones out here in the street.
就是说到我们查到这里就线索就断了，就断了。后面外面的派出所那些监控全部没用，全部坏掉了。
坏的？
嗯，因为下雨嘛。啊？他说下雨坏掉了。 因为从他动作那些骗我小孩的动作来说，是确确实实是一个很老手的人贩子，因为一点线索都没留下。
China's strict one-child policy forced Mr. and Mrs. Chai to flout the law. They already had 2 sons for which they were fined, but they broke the law again when their daughter was born.
Does he remember his sister?
他记得他的妹妹吗？哪里不记得？他老是念他妹妹，他会念的。
Chai Feng is the younger brother. The cruel irony is that with his sister gone, the family is now legal again.
有的还经过很多手，10几20手都有，就看他命运了。他命运好就给人家买去养了，命运不好就做乞丐了，卖花了这些了。
Well, I've just learned that minutes after we left Mr. Chai's house yesterday, the police paid him a visit. And in fact, I've learned subsequently that the police have been round to see him every day for the past few weeks. He's not the only parent being watched, others are too. And the fact they're prepared to speak out to foreign journalists about their plight is a measure, I guess, of their desperation.
我损赏10万的时候，贴了很多广告，连这个公安组派出所门口都贴的有这个损赏10万的广告。
Sun Haiyang has transformed his home into a makeshift shrine dedicated to China's missing children. They include his son, who, like the Chai family's daughter, was also abducted 2 years ago.
我的孩子拐走的时候呢，是2007年10月9号晚上的时候7点半钟的时候，在这个门口玩了。 一个人贩子提这个皮包把这个孩子用这个网处他从皮包里，他是专门拐孩子的。
Mr. Sun knows for sure 3-year-old Sun Xiao was kidnapped because he too has chilling pictures of the moment his child vanished. The trafficker can just be seen leaving a toy to entice the child, and then are seen leaving together. All this happening just meters from where his father was busy with customers at the dumpling shop he runs. Mr. Sun and his family had only moved to Shenzhen from the north of the country 6 days earlier. He thought his son would have a better life here.
我现在找到现在我已经很麻木了。最开始的时候，我是带着很多希望来这个城市的。我的孩子失踪了之后，我就觉得我什么都完蛋了。 没有什么希望了。
Another hard-working parent who blames himself for the loss of his child.
过了生意了，孩子又放松了。这个人贩子就是盯住像这样的家庭。如果说是有工作的很有钱的家庭，他家里请的保姆啊，请的自己的爷爷奶奶啊，很多人都在看孩子。宋辉、王庆新、谭小虎。
The sad roll call of Shenzhen's missing children, a list of almost 200 names, the result of Mr. Sun's own detective work.
一般的就是3岁、4岁，像这个孩子，就是刚刚，这才是2天，从医院里就偷走了，2天大，名字都没有，男孩子，这个比例啊，男孩子的应该10个就有9个是男孩子。
There are more names and faces on the website he helps run called Baby Come Home. Parents of missing children from across China exchange information and experiences. Some write blogs critical of the authorities, which are usually quickly shut down by the internet censors.
我弄电视啊、报纸啊，我拼命的上访啊，唯一的目的就是希望中央能够重视，只有中央重视了，孩子才能回来。
Mr. Sun's 10-year-old daughter, Sun Ye, says she still dreams her little brother will come home. But after 2 years, it's getting harder to believe that will ever happen.
我跟他说，让他快点回来。以前他不能吃的那些东西，现在可以吃了，那些雪糕啊什么的。
Traditional beliefs favor boys over girls. Without a real social safety net, many parents rely on the boy to look after them in their old age. The country's 30-year-old one-child policy has only served to enhance their value. Boys sometimes sell for as much as $6,000, girls for as little as $500.